respect and pride that I have to introduce you to Frank. Frank, the show is yours, sir.
Thank you, Hutch. Super awesome introduction, and thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your amazing partnership as always, and what you do for all of us, what you do for the team, Hutch. Always grateful. Team, I'm looking at the names here on the chat. Fantastic. Hey, Paul. Hey, Natalia. How's it going? Jonathan, Darren, and Mike. I mean, I'm seeing everybody here, and I just feel so proud to be able to talk to you. I'm going to try to slow down. Last time I was criticized that I spoke too fast. So I need to bring it down a notch. I'm just excited. Here we say, I am just pumped up with excitement. I am pumped. And why am I pumped? Because your company is on a move. Our company, your company is on the move. We're doing great things. Right after this meeting, I'm going to leave early. And right after this meeting, we have integration calls. We got branding calls. We got, tech movement. We have legal movement. Our company is on the move towards an empowering future together as a team. We've always been one team, one dream. Not individual people, one team. We are a team. And as a team, we need to come together for these types of things. And I need you to hear me out and understand the behind the scenes, the why we got to this place. Why are we talking about Partnership 2.0? And so when somebody asks me about Partnership 2.0, my answer to them as to why we're doing this is really simple. First and foremost, Hutch and I and the entire management team, we, write this down, we want to pay you more. Is there anything wrong with that? Are you okay with us wanting to pay you more? When I say you, because you are top leaders, you're the people really moving the company forward. And the way to pay you more is in two ways. I'm going to pay you more. We're going to pay you more by increasing your compensation programs. Yes, 95% of all of our ranked partners will earn more money with Partnership 2.0. You already done the math and you already know how. How? Well, because we're softening up, we're easing the qualifications, we're making it simpler, we're lowering the qualifications. For what? For weekly bonuses, for example. People will be able to match more. We're going to see an increase of matching compensation that we're projecting to almost triple our budget. We're going to pay you more through what? Yes, through Builder Space. That's what we've always wanted to do. Builder Space was really, really important to us. So our goal was to help you make more money. 95% of the people on this call, if you do not change your performance, if you do not change your last 90 days worth of production, you're going to automatically make more. You should be applauding right now. Right now, there should be an uproar of excitement. You're going to make more money from doing the same thing. But it's not about doing the same thing. You see, when we in our plan, in our new compensation program, in our Partnership 2.0 program, when we give you more tools, some of those tools are to encourage what? Your downline team to do what? Produce more new production. There are some people, I said 95% of the people will make more. What about that 5%? Hutch, what about those 5% that maybe with this new compensation plan, they wouldn't make as much? Okay, they have a chance, don't they? They have it's called the behavioral change or an opportunity for them to change. And when they do, guess what happens to your entire downline's production? It increases. So not only do we want to pay you more, we want you to rank up. We want you to have more ranks faster with this program, and you will. That's guaranteed to happen. That's guaranteed projected from month 1. September 1st, you're going to see to October the 1st, you will have more ranks because more people are going to be encouraged to do what? Produce more to get paid. And as a result of that, that's going to move up all of that production up. There'll be more RDs, there'll be more NDs, there'll be more IDs. And yes, there'll be more board directors. And yes, we're going to moving people up to ambassador because of the direction that the company, by demanding that new production, well, that's going to increase. So reason number one behind all this is to do what? Pay you more and get your team to rank up faster and more and with bigger numbers. So far, so good, team. Right now, everyone should be clapping. Right now, everyone should be cheering, right? We all should be excited. Second reason for Partnership 2.0 is because we wanted to have a compensation program that was more compliant than it's ever been. Now, our current compensation program is compliant. When we built it out, Hutch and I, we seeked out all kinds of compensation experts, Hutch, 2 or 3 of them, right? And we went to the drawing board and we threw out what we wanted to do. And we wanted to have a compliant, perfect compensation plan. Guys, that was 7 years ago when that occurred. The world was different 7 years ago. Recent, things have happened with the FTC, with local government regulators, even international regulators that we have been dealing with all over the world in our attorney firms. It is obvious to us there's some things in our compensation program that if we want to be a long-term business, if we want to fulfill our destiny, if we want to reach the levels that we want to reach, it was important that we make these adjustments. I know some of these adjustments, you're going to say like, oh, but I used to love this. I get it. And we're moving forward in an empowering future with our compensation program. It will be the most compliant. It will not be compliant. It will be squeaky clean. See, right now, Hutch and I talk about there's white and black. And maybe right now, because the law's changing, because of requirements and expectations changing around the world, maybe some areas of our comp plan maybe are a little gray. They're certainly, they're not black, and they're closer to white than they are to gray even, okay? And we want to remove all doubts. We want to take away all doubts. Does that make sense, team? Are you with me? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish? We're trying to have a plan that's here for the next 5 to 10, 15 years. We want you to build a long-term family legacy business. That means that you will own your business and you will own that business for generations to come. Your family will benefit from that. You'll be retired one day and, doing whatever you're doing, maybe going, to outer space on in space product. I don't know what you're going to be doing. You're going to be having a great vacation somewhere and you're going to say, thank God that company made Partnership 2.0 happen because that's how we got here. You're going to connect the dots. And when you do, you're going to say, we got the right management team. We got the right company. We're a company of destiny. Team, understand, we have a plan. See, we got Partnership 2.0. Before Partnership 2.0, we did Membership 2.0. That has been an absolute home run. Much better than before. Now, as we approach regulators, now as we deal with customers, now as we do anything that we do, Membership 2.0 makes us better, made us a better company, have you a better product that you can deliver to people. Nobody loses anything. Here's all the ways you can use it. And guess what? And it lines it all up for, say, oh, you want to use 100% of your credits, 100%. Let's get you to what? Let's get you to marketing director. What an exciting thing we did with Membership 2.0. We're bringing the same excitement to Partnership 2.0. And then after Partnership 2.0 comes Branding 2.0. Exciting about the way we're going to showcase ourselves to the world. It's going to give you a fresh, brand new image. A little part of that Branding 2.0 is coming August 1st. You'll see it live August 1st. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you're going to see it. You're going to see this website change quite a bit. You're going to see our new design, our new look. Our company is working. We're heading towards our compelling future. So Branding 2.0, it's coming in a quarter nearby, but on August the 1st, you're going to see a little tiny change of that. And then you're going to go, oh, wow, I get the vision. You'll understand, okay? After Branding 2.0, what comes? Ownership 2.0. We want to do expanded ownership. Hutch and I have kept our word. We didn't allow anybody else in the fold. We don't have anybody else at the boardroom. It's 2 people right now. It's 2 people, and guess what? It can't be 2 people long term. It cannot be. That will not be good for the business. That will not be good for the long-term steadiness of the company. So what are we going to do? We're going to expand ownership. Well, what do you mean by expanding ownership? We want to allow everyone to participate with us. That's what we're talking about. So in the future, this is what you're going to be able to say. Right now, you say to people, I am an independent business owner with inCruises. I own my own independent business with inCruises. Right now, you say that, right? Yes. And that gives you power because you are a business person running your own company, running your own business. You're part of the inCruises family, but you run your own company. Great. Come Ownership 2.0, you'll be able to say to people, you have the opportunity, not the obligation, to say to people, hey, I own my own inCruises business and I am also owner of the inCruises company that makes my opportunity possible. Think about the power of those words. And then you're going to be able to tell the other people, and by the way, you can too. You can be a partner with inCruises, have your own business, and you'll be able to share the ownership with inCruises. Man, the power that has. And the final thing that we're going to is what I'm calling Explosion 2.0. What is Explosion 2.0? Explosion 2.0 is right around the corner. It's 2023. And what's going to happen is, with the pandemic, we have this growth mojo of 300% year over year growth for 4.5 years. We're going to gain it all back, team. We're going to get that growth mojo back, fully back. Now we're back. We're up probably 30% this year. The growth is there. We get it. We're going to get the full mojo because of the advent of Ownership 2.0. See, Ownership 2.0 is going to put us on the front cover of lots of newspapers. I can't guarantee you this, but imagine that your company is now featured front cover of the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times. It's all over the news of every major city around the world, whatever your newspaper may be. And they're talking about this company that just did this company that just did that. They're going to have more media attention. We're going to have a more direct marketing, let's say, effort from our team to support your business. So when you go to people and you say, I'm going to present to you, I'm going to show you the inCruises business opportunity, the inCruises membership, people are going to go, oh yeah, I heard of that. You guys are huge. That's a big company. It's almost like if you go to people and say, have you ever heard of Groupon? Everybody's heard of Groupon. Have you ever heard of, Facebook? Everybody's heard of Facebook, right? Things like that, things that are universal. You get my point. Explosion 2.0 is about letting the world know that we're here and we're here to grow, and we're here to grow in a big time way to what? To what Hutch always said we were going to be. From day one, Hutch said, I have a plan. We have a plan as a team to build $1 billion what? What's the word he used, team? Legacy. Legacy. Well, I'm here to say, Hutch, I think legacy is not big enough. I think we want a dynasty, Hutch. We're here to create, and please come back on screen again, Hutch, please. We're here to create a legacy business that then becomes a dynasty business. Partnership 2.0 is for you to build a dynasty for you and your family. And together as a team, build a dynasty business for all of us. Hopefully you get the message. But we're on pace, the company's moving, and it's time to just step it up. Gas on, let's go blow it out. Hutch.
Okay, there you have it. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you very much. Okay, let's get into the tactics. If you would, please, team. Ari, would you be so kind as to upload the recap document? Please go to the recap document. Leaders, please have in front of you the recap document. When you have the recap document in front of you, please give me a plus sign or a thumbs up. And so I'm going to wait just for a second. I want to make sure that you have the recap document in your language in front of you. Plus sign, thumbs up, please. And I'll continue. Yeah, there again, please upload them for everybody. And I'll proceed as soon as we get more check marks. I need to see a majority of the leaders responding, please. So you should really have 3 windows on your computer open. One is this connect call. The other is the recap document. Okay. I think that's still a handful of you that haven't given me a plus sign. Again, we have recap. Okay. This is what it looks like. Okay, go ahead and also leaders have the FAQ available to you. Translators, Ari, but please upload the FAQ documents. Okay, good. They are there. Here they are for you as well. I just want to make sure that everybody has it. Somebody's saying no file for FAQs. By the way, you may want to reach out to some of your colleagues, some of your fellow BODs and EDs, because not everybody's on this call, and just tell them that they're missing an important call. I trust this call is being recorded, Ari. Yeah. Okay, so you should have a couple windows. You should have frequently asked questions, and you should have the recap. Let's go to the recap. Again, I'm trying to give you words to say and how to say it. All right, what's different is a new lower activation payment. Again, for regulatory reasons, regulators globally wanted us to reduce the price. Some of you have asked for this price reduction since the beginning. And so it's $100 less starting in September. $100 less, it's $95 as opposed to $100. And then when you activate every 6 months, 95 and 95 is $5 less than 195 and 95. So presently it's 195 and then 95 to renew 12 months. It's 95, which is $100 less to activate. And then when you activate in 6 months, 95 and 95 is $5 less. Are you with me? You guys got that? I'm trying to give you words to say and how to say it. So we've reduced the price. We want to make it more attractive, for new partners to join, come in, make money, and they're going to know if the business is for them in the first, 1, 2, 3, 6 months. And so that's the way that you should respond to that price point, right? Again, for regulatory reasons, we could not pay more for enrolling a partner member. A member is a member, and a member is a partner member. But regulators told us you can't pay more, to bring in a partner that's associated with a partner member, right? So a clean business does not provide any compensation for enrolling a partner. We were a little bit gray by providing compensation to partner members. The definition remains, but we couldn't pay more money. All right? And again, at the end of the day, when you look at the money that we're paying out for enrolling members on a percentage basis, it's equal, if not a little bit more than what we were paying before. Okay? You guys clear with this page? Everybody good with this? All right, I see some questions. If there's questions, I'll go ahead and put on my eyeballs and attempt to read them. Gulnaz, the question will be, Gulnaz, thank you, Gulnaz and Rustem. This question will be answered in the FAQ. So hold off for that. Great question, Gulnaz, and I'll come back to that. All right. I'm going to just quickly go through this. Slide number 2. You have 4, count them, 4 opportunities for new activations. 1 activation in the last 30 days, 3 activations in the last 90 days, 6 activations in the last 180 days, and 12 activations in the last 365 days. So 4 opportunities to meet the activation requirements. What are Frank's and my intentions? To give you lots of opportunities to build your business, give you every opportunity to grow your business. We're not looking for gotchas. There's going to be some mindset of you and your teams where you're going to think negative, you're going to think fear, you're going to think doubt. And what I'm here to tell you is you don't know us or you don't know me. That's not the way that we operate. We operate just the opposite. We're trying to give every opportunity that we can to enable your business to grow. We're trying to give you every opportunity that we can to help you help yourselves to grow. We're not looking for gotchas, right? We're looking for you to get out of stress. We're looking for you to not put things off. And when I'm saying you, I'm saying to your teams, to get out there ahead of the business, to grow your teams, to get that fast start and not to have to worry about it and not worrying about, oh my gosh, what if I don't? No, just understand that mindset. I hope you're clear with that. All right. Team leadership bonuses. Yes, you have to have an extra effort to earn team leadership bonuses. When I went out and I visited Spain, I visited Poland, I visited Italy, had conversations with leaders, and I explained, very clearly, yes, we're requiring you to have an extra effort to receive that extra bonus you deserve, and we will always pay you recurring residual income for that, that single behavior of enrolling a member. And presently we pay you twice for one behavior. We pay team leadership bonuses and residual. Residual will not change. You should always get a part of that business as long as that member stays active. But to receive a team leadership bonus, you got to do something extra. It's a bonus. And so I would say, hey, what would in your mind be a fair requirement, to do something extra, to earn that team leadership bonus at a marketing director level? And I would hear answers 5, 10, that we should enroll 5, 10 new members each month to receive a team leadership bonus. And I would say, you're going to be very happy. And that would be my response. You'd be very happy. Only one leader came back and said, I think they should enroll 3. And I've had lots of conversations with your leaders globally. And that's what the number is at a marketing director level, is to enroll 3 new customers to earn that team leadership bonus. Okay, recurring income is the same. Again, builder's base. Frank already explained it. Let me offer you a defensive way to respond to those leaders that say, well, Michael, Frank, you're taking something away from me. And the way that you should respond to that is, if it's new, if it's a brand new bonus, nothing is being taken away from you. You're welcome. You're welcome again for earning team leadership bonus and recurring for one behavior of enrolling a member. You're welcome for that. We've been paying you that very generously for the last several years. You're welcome for that. But you're telling me that we should pay you yet a third way for one action, one membership enrollment? You're saying we should figure out a way to pay you even more money? And then you have to look at them and say, come on, really? Nothing is being taken away. It's brand new. And then you have to be firm and fair with your team and say, look, builder's base bonus is not for everybody. Builder's base bonus is for those that are building. And if you're building, you're going to love the opportunity to earn more money. If you're not building, you're not going to be happy. So you have to be firm. You have to be, considerate, respectful, to those leaders, and just say, builder's base is not for everybody. It's for those that are building. And we're requiring this mindset. We're requiring the behavior to build. And you just have to, again, be firm, be fair, be considerate, be respectful, and just say builder's base isn't for everybody. If you're building, you're going to love it. If you're considering one member enrollment should pay you 3 times, then we'll be out of business. That's the way you have to explain it. As long as you're bringing in new money, then you can afford to pay new money out. But if you're bringing one member enrollment, and you're expecting to be paid team leadership bonus and builder's bonus and recurring income on one action, one behavior, respectfully, you're misguided. But we'll be out of business. And if that's what you want, that's not what we want. We're here to create what I used to say a legacy. Now we're saying a dynasty. To be able to pass it on, you have to do things differently. All right. I hope you guys are good with that. All right. And again, just be respectful, be considerate. You don't have to be negative, but you have to say firmly, builder's base isn't for everybody. It's for builders. And if you're building, you're going to love it. And if you're not building, that's a decision that you've made. That's your choice. And you can choose to change that, or you can sulk and complain and whine, and that's not going to serve anybody, including yourself. But again, you have to be firm and fair with that conversation, right? Help people get out of that fear. Again, if I see a question, I'll reference it. That is correct. That's absolutely correct. Again, this will come up in the frequently asked questions. A great question. I think this is Anna. So if the partners enroll 12 new club members in 1 month, get that fast start, then they're eligible for compensation for a year. So you see the mindset that you're wanting to do. Get ahead of the game. Don't wait. Spend quality time with those that are getting ahead of the game. I had been in that position in my life where I would pay my bills. Yes, on the last day of the month, I create stress inside my body for that. I hated that feeling. You don't want that same feeling for your teams, right? You want them ahead of the game, if you will. And again, when I mentioned the game, when I mentioned the word the game, for me, life is a game. Life is a game where the more you become, who you were meant to be, the more you become better at who you are. That's part one of the game. And part two of the game is to help others to do the same. That's the game of life for me. That's my philosophy. And the game here at inCruises is you want to get strong offensively. You want to play a good offensive game. You want to get ahead of the curve. You don't want to play defense. You don't want to have to be stressed out, thinking, gosh, I haven't done anything for the last 30 days and I got to make it up. No, you need to do a little bit each day. You have to have conversations each day. And that's the culture. That's the DNA that we're trying to put out to our team. We're not looking to punish or be punitive, take things away from people. No, we're trying to provide, in English, the metaphor of a strong carrot, something to move toward, and yes, a consequence, a result if you don't. I hope we're clear. I hope we're on the same page. Okay, next slide. Again, these are just overviews. All right, fast start, new matching bonus for sponsors, brand new money. Yes, it's a reduction from 700 to 500. You're right, but we're also rewarding sponsors with fast start. The sponsors benefit, right? Weekly reward contest, global summits. You guys have that. Rolex recognition. Look, it's your business, as Frank mentioned. It's your business. You decide how you want to reward people. But we made a decision in the beginning. We always knew that the Rolex recognition would sunset, meaning that it would go away. And by adding Builder's Base at the highest level pays out an additional $30,000 a month. That's a nice Rolex. $30,000 is a nice Rolex. It could be 3 Rolexes. Your choice. I think but when you truly operate from abundance and prosperity, and that's the culture that we're wanting to put out. Again, we're really clear on what we can pay out, what we can't pay out. And that was an area that we felt that if we empowered you at the highest level in exchange for paying out more Builder's Base bonus, that you would figure out a creative way to recognize your leaders. You say thank you. You strengthen that relationship. Again, a $30,000 Builder's Base bonus would be a nice Rolex for somebody on your team, or 3 of them. It's your choice. All right, we're going to be adding a 5th new payout method. So inCruises, in-stays, in-pay. I think you're going to be excited about what we will launch, and a reduction in the fees, for you and your teams. And again, elite travel membership occurs at 2 levels. What are the 2 levels of elite travel membership awards that you make available? I'd like to see an answer to that question, please. I'd like to see who's the first to write. Elite travel advantages start when? What's the answer to that question, please? What point can you use 100% of your reward points? Who's going to be first? There you go, Jorge. Thank you. Okay, Natalia Klesnikova, thank you. By the way, I hope you had a wonderful birthday, Natalia. I think it's cool that you and Olga Ross share the same birthday. I hope you had a chance to celebrate. Okay, MD. And then what's the second level? Yeah, no, it is. Antonio, we get it. We get it. We understand. It is complicated. It's now based on allocation, buying a Rolex. There's supply chain issues. I get it, right? And so that's the reason we wanted to empower you. You go create a reward. It's your team. It doesn't have to be a Rolex. It could be whatever you want. Could be Cartier, could be Tag Heuer. I mean, it's your business. You decide what you want to do. I was so impressed with you, Antonio, the way that you acknowledged Paolo in Rome when we had our opening ceremony, and you gave him Louis Vuitton luggage, right? That was fantastic display of leadership, love, and generosity. Nobody told you to do that. And so that's what we're saying. Don't depend on us at inCruises to reward your people. You do it, and you do it publicly, or you do it privately. It's your choice. Don't be limited by what has been done in the past. And that's the thing that I told Frank that I'm most excited about. I said, I've witnessed your generosity. I've witnessed the generosity of your teams. I've witnessed the generosity of Martin Kim providing to the Ukraine fund from Korea. I've witnessed Santiago and other leaders paying for a colleague to receive an operation. So I am blown away with what you do privately, but that nobody else is watching you. And now you have the opportunity to make that choice to do it publicly or privately. And so, yes, Antonio, yes, buying a Rolex today is not what it was, 5 years ago. It's based on allocation. It's based on, previous Rolexes that you've purchased. There's steps involved. The world's changed, but it's your choice. You take them shopping. You take them on a shopping spree. You make that choice, right? I love that. Okay, and the second level of elite travel privileges starts when? MD's 100%. What's the next level above that team? I'd like to see who gives me that answer. First to provide that answer. No, I love that. It's going to be a competition on how gives the best gift. But by the way, let me come back to Builder's Base just for a second. Pardon me just for a second. I'm looking for somebody to answer what's the next level. MDs have 100%. What are you able to do at a higher level that's an elite travel advantage? I'd like to answer that question, but I'd like to describe to you the 3 ways that you're going to see Builder's Base. Number 1, you're going to see your Builder's Base. We're going to give you in your back office so you see what's going on in your Builder's Base. Number 2, we're going to empower you to see your team's Builder's Base. So you'll be able to see exactly where your teams are in terms of Builder's Base. And then Antonio used the word competition. I like to use the word collaboration. To compete means to conspire in English, to conspire, to collaborate. And so the third thing that we're going to enable you to see at a peer level, at those that are the same rank as you, what's going on with their Builder's Base. So 3 ways that you'll be able to view in your back office, Builder's Base at your level, at your team's level, and then at the peer level, right? And so we're quite excited about the way that you'll be able to see Builder's Base, right? I think you'll have a lot of fun with that, okay? ND, Jorge, beautiful. And what's the elite travel advantage for NDs? What is the elite travel advantage for NDs, please, team? Okay, thank you, Sandy. Happy to present Rolex to a new executive. It doesn't have to be a Rolex. Your choice. Your choice. It's your business, your gift, your money. Cami is asking about logged in with VPN. Okay, Santiago, I'll answer that question at the end, but I'll just tell you right now, it's going to be on Wednesday, August the 3rd, Santiago. Wednesday, August the 3rd. Wednesday, August the 3rd. I have new partner calls on Wednesday, August the 3rd. So during the new partner calls is when this will be emailed to all at the same time. So we'll have a call with NDs and above. So now we're talking about logistics. We'll have a call this coming Friday with NDs and above. They will receive the documents at an RD and above level during the call. So RD and above will receive the documents as I'm having the calls on Friday the 29th. NDs and above will be invited to the call. RDs will not be invited to the call. All right? So during the call this Friday, the 29th, is when RDs and above will receive the documents. NDs and above will be invited to the calls on Friday. And then the following Wednesday, August the 3rd, during new partner calls, is when all emails will be sent to everybody else. Okay? You guys good with that? At the same time as the conference. Yes, sir, Antonio. Okay. All right, let's go to the FAQs. You guys got that? Again, this is just a recap, just an overview. Very quickly, please pull up the FAQs. Okay, everybody have the FAQs in front of them. All documents have been sent to you. You've been able to upload those. You see all the categories of questions. You see the categories, why. You need to be able to answer. We want to put more money into those leaders' pockets that are building the business. We want to be more compliant. And again, you've heard me say that the metaphors, we're clean, we want to be squeaky clean. We're clean, we have a clean business, you have a clean business, and we want to eliminate any gray, any doubts, any questions to your model. We want to take it off the table. Just take it off the table. Right? What are the top advantages of the upgrades? Monthly activation bonuses can double and triple activation payouts. We create a higher percentage payout with less overall dollar volume required. Only 3 team activations per week, great achievable weekly matching bonuses. Fast Start now includes a Fast Start bonus for sponsors, for uplines. Builders Base is for builders. It's not for everybody. If you're building, you're going to love it. If you're sitting back, with the mind on all the behavior and effort, yes, hard work, worked your tails off. Nobody's disrespecting the energy, the sacrifice, the love that you put into the past. And to create something new, we had to create a new behavior, which was building, right? We pay you as generously as we can through team leadership and recurring income, but to create a new builder's base, a new bonus payout, it's based on building new business. No disrespect to the business that you built, the energy, the sacrifice, the investment that you made. No disrespect, nothing but praise and recognition. And yes, we still pay you very generously for that behavior, that one behavior. And it's your choice to build or not build. And if you want to build, you'll be rewarded. If you choose not to, we're not going to be sympathetic, to your being the victim. We won't play that game, right? Partners can now activate for only $95. Partner members back to what it was at $295. It's $100 initial savings. If you add 95 and 95, it's actually $5 less than what it was at $195 and then $95 to renew, right? Regulators wanted the price down. Remember when I told you the story of the business that I attempted to start? When I met Frank Cadena for the first time, I attempted to make a credit card commissionable. I attempted to launch my own business. I had everything in place, lawyers, compensation. I had a wealthy banking family as my partner. Everything was in place, but the regulators wanted the monthly maintenance fee to be zero. Zero is what they wanted. We've gone from $195 down to $95. And this is per the regulators. Again, I was not able to launch my business because they wanted zero monthly maintenance, zero, activation, zero. Right? And by the way, Darren and Mike, this is an option. I'm just talking to Darren and Mike. This may be an option that we employ in Canada. And don't get freaked out. I love you guys, and you guys got to get stronger, respectfully. This may be an option in Canada where partners have to opt in. They have to choose to opt in to be a partner. It's got to be a willful act that they opt in. And so just bear with me. I'm only being a good steward by being transparent. And what I'm not wanting to hear back from you is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, respectfully. We're doing what needs to be done, per regulators, so that you guys enjoy an outstanding and sustainable, profitable business long-term. The regulators in my country didn't allow me to launch my business because they wanted it at zero. I couldn't launch my business. Right? And we reduced it from $195 to $95. In Canada, they may have to opt in. All right? So an opt in, no different than what they do now, but we got to make it really clear that you can come in at no charge, but to have access to all the tools, you got to opt in, per the last conversations I've had with your top attorneys in your beloved country, okay, in Canada. Okay, Natalia Chevrolet, travel safely. Okay, what remains the same? Pretty much everything remains the same structurally of the business. Membership free, member partner member activations, weekly matching, fast start, reward point competitions. Structurally, everything's in place. Volume requirements, bonus payouts. We just attempted again, just make it better. So the partnership 2.0 will be announced to everybody Wednesday, August 3rd. It becomes effective September 1, and there's going to be a 2-month grace period to allow partners to adjust, to warm up to this update, and to meet the minimum activation requirements and membership free incentive. Now, membership free can't be somebody that's membership free that's part of your 5. But when you have 5 who get 5, who get 5, who get 5, regulators come back and tell us nobody's paying. It's got to be a pyramid scheme. People at the top are not paying, and only the people at the bottom are paying. It looks gray. It looks suspicious. So we had to make this adjustment. So again, during September and October, you'll be able to see your activation status. Will be very clear, very obvious. Email, communication, back office communication, you communicating, not just what can the company do, but you letting them know we've upped our game. We've improved our reporting capabilities in your back office. I trust you agree. Okay, you got it? So on November 1. Okay, somebody's asking a question about website being blocking, right? I can't respond to that. I don't know. I don't know where you're calling in from. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Okay, partnership renewal. I think you guys can respond to that. Okay, just make sure that you're clear. Okay, here's the question. So it's going to 95. Does that mean that, September 1st, every partner that's on my team has got to pay $95? No, it's based on when you last renewed. So it's at that point, following the, existing rules, that it's at 12 months. So just relax. Again, no fear, no uncertainty, no doubt. This is not a company of gotchas. You don't know us. You don't know me. That's not the way we operate. We don't look for ways to, make people, feel pain. Look, we look for ways to enable people to enrich their lives, to operate from courage, from strength, from confidence, and not fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Change that mindset. Change your life. All right? And can I cancel my partnership before the end of the 6th month and get a refund? No. They're available within 14 days. Okay, but what if I don't pay my partnership renewal on time? You'll be moved to an inactive status. You won't be eligible to receive compensation or incentives, including the membership-free incentive or elite travel advantages. And if you're more than 30 days past due, you'll lose your downline organization as you are no longer a partner. All right? Very transparent. Okay. Active partner status. 4, count them, 4 opportunities. 4 opportunities to be eligible to receive partner compensation. Enroll a new member in the last 30 days. Good to go. Enroll 3 in the last 90 days. Good to go. Enroll 6 in the last 180 days. Good to go. 12 in the last 365. So this goes back to the question that was asked earlier. So yes, right out of the gate, you enroll 12. You're active to be compensated for the next 12 months. Help people help themselves. Partners helping partners. Get ahead of the game. Not play defense. We don't like stress here at inCruises. Don't like it. Okay, there you see it. Do I have to meet the different activation numbers for each time frame? No, you're considered eligible as long as you meet at least one required activation in the specified time frame. And here we explain some different examples. And if I don't meet the minimum activation requirement by September 1, will I no longer be eligible for compensation? You will technically be inactive, but you'll have until November 1st before your inactive status affects your compensation being paid. We call this a 2-month grace period. We got to get on our game, team. We got to put our game faces on. We got to get back to work. Some of you leaders, we realize some markets in the world have had tremendous stress, that you've had to move your residency. You switch countries because of the war, and we get that. So yet again, we're doing everything we can, reasonably, legally, business-wise, to help you, giving you an extra 60 days grace period so that nobody misses compensation. Frank gave you the numbers as to what, those that don't do anything, what's that gonna, how that's gonna be affected. But yeah, starting November 1, inactive partners will not receive compensation until they what? Until they activate, become active again. How will we do it? We'll do it in dashboards, compensation page, back office, emails. How are you going to do it? Well, let me ask you that question. How are you going to do that? I already told you what we're going to do for Builders Base. Builders Base is going to see what your Builders Base is, what your team's Builders Base is, and what your peers' Builders Base is. What are you going to do to notify those that are not active? You got to get back to work of training, of coaching, of developing, of challenging, of having the tough conversations. That I'm going to spend quality time with you as long as you are deserving my time. If you're needing my time, I may or may not be able to spend that time with you. A tough conversation to be able to have. But I'm asking you, what are you going to do? I know what we're going to do. We're going to do everything we can. And we always will. And what if I've not activated anyone in the last 30 days and only active one member in the past 90 days? Will I need to activate 2 more members before I'm eligible? No, the number of direct activations does not continue to accrue, doesn't continue to add up in months that you're not active. So no matter how long you've been inactive, the moment you directly activate one member, one new member, you instantly become active and then compensation eligible for the next 30 days. Activating more members will improve your likelihood of eligibility for longer time frames. Okay, you got that? So what if a direct member I activate stops paying in month 2 or 3? Does that still count? Yes, it counts. All right? But if they don't pay their monthly payments for more than 90 days and they lose their gold card, their elite travel advantage, yes, they're going to be required to reactivate, to regain status. And a member reactivation does count the same as activations for compensation eligibility. Right? And what if they refund? If they refund, doesn't count. The moment an activation is refunded, that activation will no longer count. Okay? You guys got it? Activation bonuses. Again, we can't compensate you more for partner member enrollments. Okay. The question is, well, why did you set the bar at 3? We set the bar at 3 so that you can stretch, so that you can grow. And it doubles the money that we're paying out. At 5 activations, it's 2.5 times. And at 10 activations, it's triple the amount. So each multiplier, we modeled this. Anthony and his team, Hector and their team, they created a financial model to make sure that we can pay out the most that we can pay out. And we have to be smart, right? We've got to maintain profitability. If it's not profitable for all of us, we're out of business. You should go to bed at night knowing that your company is well managed and well run. And yes, we're going to make mistakes, but we're not going to make stupid mistakes as other companies within this industry that are no longer in business. Okay, by eliminating the instant pay bonuses for enrolling partner members, has the company reduced the overall enrollment payout potential in Partnership 2.0? Remember, enrollment or instant pay bonuses are now referred to as activation bonuses. So no longer instant pay, but activation bonuses. Activating customers. Regulators want members. We define a member as a partner member. All right. But the $20 per member or partner member is only the beginning for activation payouts. Once you reach the monthly activation bonus tiers, it increases 2, 2.5, and even 3 times. And when you figure in those monthly multipliers, the percentage of total commissions per the volume of money that we take in is very similar to, it's almost equal, if not more than what's being currently earned in the current program. And it's less volume that's required to reach that higher percentage. Weekly matching bonuses, simpler to achieve, pay out more often. And again, activating new members and partner members, it's as lucrative, more so than it was. Just got to do the math, right? Weekly matching bonuses, is it as lucrative, if not before? Got to activate at least 1 member during the qualification week. You need to learn at least 5 in a week to be eligible. Now you got to have what? 3. So reduce it from 5 to 3. Yes, it caps out at 10 partner teams. And it used to, I'm sorry, the current program caps the matches at 10, and the new program removes the cap to get a match on all partner teams. So Gulnaz, number of connected personal partners always be visible, or notification that you do not have their. Do you mean members or partners? I mean, this is all about members, Gulnaz. Maybe that's what you're thinking there. I'm not sure I understand the question, Gulnaz. Okay. Team leadership bonus. All right. 2 scenarios. Your team activates 3 or more, but not enough for team leadership bonus. Your team activates less than 3. All right, make sure you go through these scenarios. Make sure you go through these scenarios. Okay, make sure you go through these scenarios. They're all spelled out very loud and clear. Here's the one thing. At an SMD and above, if you don't have the required number of activations, what happens at an SMD level, team? At an SMD level, I'd like to see the answer, please. At an SMD level, what happens? If you don't have the required number of member activations at an SMD, what happens? Okay, so there's a couple scenarios there. Valentina, at an SMD, Valentina, at an SMD, if you had 5 activations, so 5 activations, $200 in volume, that's $1,000 in total activation volume. It's more than 3, right? But it's less than the required 10. So you'll be paid 50% of the team leadership bonus for SMDs, which is $500. Do you have that, Valentina? Okay, correct. No minimum for, at MD, Deanna. Very good. Okay. And if you don't get it at an MD, you keep the title, you keep the rank, you keep the pin, but there's no half of 300 for a marketing director. There's no half at a marketing director if you don't get 3. And again, it's 3 not within a 40% within one leg, it's your entire team. If you don't get 3 in your entire team, you're not going to get half the bonus at an MD level. Sandy, not at an MD level, not at an MD, Sandy, at an SMD. Again, read slide 23 very clearly. You met the volume requirement. You only had 5 activations. 5 activations is not meeting the number of 10 activations. In that case, you get half the team leadership bonus, which is 500 at an SMD. Do you have it? You got it? Is that clear, team? Again, it's your entire team, not a leg, not 40%, but your entire team. Sultana, we've got over 40 people on the call. Log out, log back in. I don't know what the issue is within your country. This call is being recorded. We'll get you a copy of the recording, and so that you can download it. I don't know what the issue is. I would just say log out, log back in. Yes, Mike. Yes, sir. It's your entire team. Yes, sir, Mike. Mike and Darren are asking, do your team activations include those that you personally sponsor? Yes, entire team. Great question. Thank you. Okay, does the rule of no more than 40% of the entire team volume required for your rank level can come from one direct partner team also apply to the activation volume needed? No, your activation volume needed for team leadership bonuses can come from anywhere in your organization. There are no per partner team caps or limits. The activation volume can come entirely from one partner team if needed. Does the 2-month grace period apply to the team activations I need to qualify for the team leadership bonus? No, the 2-month grace period only pertains to the direct minimum activation requirement and the membership free incentive. In order to achieve half or full team leadership bonus, your teams must meet the required activations starting from September. Okay, got that? Builder's base. You guys know what it is? How can you track it? I told you 3 ways you're going to be able to track it. So the MD and above level that produces 5,000 or more in monthly activation, new members activation volume, you'll receive a percentage of that volume paid as the builder's base bonus on the 15th of the following month. It increases when higher amounts of the total builder's base volume are achieved. Here's the schedule: 5 to 10,000 in builder's base activation. So new is 5% of builder's base paid in a bonus. 10,000 to 29,999 is 10%. And 30,000 or more in new activations is 30% of that builder's base bonus paid up to a maximum of 30,000. Well, why is it capped at 30,000? I mean, again, it's part of a financial model designed to make financial decisions profitable and wise and shrewd. We want to make it attractive. We want to figure out a way to pay you even more money, and also what? Keep the lights on, we say in English. It's balance. You got to balance it, right? Okay. When is it paid? On the 15th of each month. So the following month on the 15th, you're paid on the 7th. Team leadership bonus, builder's base bonus, paid on the 15th. What are the requirements? Be an active partner. So you got to be paid up. You got to have paid your renewals, met the minimum activation requirements, and be a marketing director, rank, or higher. and have a direct partner team with lower ranks than you that generate at least 5,000 activation volume. Well, again, aren't you taking things away from me? No, we're not taking anything away. It's new. It's new activations. We can't pay more money out of the system, given that we're already, maxed the amount of money that we can pay out. But we've created a new way, which is new activations, to pay even more money. Again, it's paid on top of. You're welcome. What you need to say, you're welcome. For the last, since 2019, we've been paying for 1 member enrollment, team leadership, and residual income. Hard decision. You're welcome. No big deal. No emotion, no drama. All good there, right? But this is new. This is brand new. So what happens if a lower ranking partner advances to a rank equal to me? Will they still count my builder's base? No. It's those lower than you. So when I reach ambassador, will board of director legs count my builder's base? No. Okay, so at ambassador level, so when all their legs bring in more than $1 million in new production, for that they receive an extra 100,000. So ambassadors already get paid for that new production, the ambassador bonus, and so it can't count board of director partner production in their builder's base, right? Love you guys, and stop looking for ways to get more out of the present system. Look for more ways to add value to the present system. That's my message. That's my message to you. Regards membership free, I just told you, we got to be squeaky clean. Still requires 5 direct active members. You got to have 5 active members. But those who are also membership free cannot count towards my membership free qualification. Why? Regulators look at it, and if you have 5, they get 5, they get 5, they get 5, and nobody's paying, and only those at the bottom, the new ones coming in, are paying, and nobody at the top is paying, they say that looks like a pyramid scheme. So we want to remove that possibility. Take that allegation off the table. We want to be friction-free with regulators. We want to be friction-free with governments. We want to have no stress, with banks, that make these allegations. Okay. I have additional time. Yes, to replace membership-free partner members with new members to ensure I maintain membership-free status. Yes. All right, we'll be notified of these changes. It says August 1, it's August 3rd. It's August 3rd. New partnership won't be effective until September 1st. Got 2 months grace period. What happens to my membership-free status if one of my members cancels their membership? If for any reason one of your 5 direct active members requests cancellation, or their accounts are charged back, deleted, or terminated, you'll not be entitled to the free invoice. The 200 2-for-1 reward points will be removed, and you'll receive a $100 invoice, which needs to be paid to be an active member again. Okay, again, full transparency, give me plenty of heads up. Can I benefit from the membership-free incentive if I'm a partner only? So yes. So if you're a partner only and qualify for membership-free status, you'll receive $100 cash bonus monthly. This is the equivalent of the $100 payment we mark as paid. Team, please write this down. Team, please write this down. Please stop representing. Please stop promoting. Please stop marketing, advertising membership free as a $2,400 value. The regulators tell us that you're making an income claim. You're making a promise that may or may not come true. And we prefer that you not promote membership free at $2,400 value. Okay? Por favor. Okay? Prego. Pajolista, please stop representing. Please stop marketing. Please stop representing. Membership free as a $2,400 value. It is what it is. And yet the regulators tell us that it's a promise that may or may not come true if somebody does not remain active. Okay, can I get thumbs up? Was that translated clearly enough? Did you hear what I said? Jorge Torres got it. Please take it out of the literature. We've asked the marketing team, media team to take it out of your literature. It's not a given. It's not an income claim. It's a possibility. Got to remain active. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Fast start. So if I activate as a partner on September 1st, I then have until October 31st to qualify for the fast start, correct? Yes. The requirement to reach marketing director must still be reached in a single calendar month. You would still need to reach MD in September or October. So the earlier in the month one activates, the better, since this will give you more time to build the volume necessary to reach MD in your first full calendar month. Okay, got that? 2 parts. Again, one-time $500 bonus paid to the earner. And it's paid instead of the regular $300 marketing director team leadership bonus. And then a one-time $500 matching bonus paid to the earner's uplight sponsor when the partner maintains the MD rank in the next consecutive month, in the following month. Okay, I won't read the example. The caps for the number of fast start matching bonuses. No, you'll earn as many as you're eligible for. If I activate before September 1st, can I still earn the current fast start bonus according to the current fast start rules? Yes, 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 yes. Black card advantage. If I become inactive as a result of not paying my $95 partner renewal, will I also lose my black card elite travel advantages? Yes, that's correct. Got to be current. If I become inactive as a result of not meeting my direct minimum activations, will I lose my black card elite travel advantages? No. An inactive status as a result of the minimum activation requirements does not affect incentives. It makes you ineligible for compensation only. You keep the rank. Miscellaneous. Again, we talked about this. All right. Let me, please pull up the overview. Please pull up the overview, teams. Please pull up the overview and the guide. Please pull up the overview and the guide. Doug, is Doug on this call? I think Doug's on this call. Doug, sir, question. On August the 3rd, will we mail out all translations of all documents, the overview, the recap, and the FAQs, or will they just receive the overview on Wednesday, August 3rd for everybody? So yes, so Doug is confirming that on Wednesday, August 3rd, we will send in all languages, the overview, the recap, and the FAQs on Wednesday, August the 3rd. Thank you, Doug.